Hello, today I'm covering what I channeled around Elon Musk. I have a list of things that my guides have asked me to, and also from TikTok audience have asked me to channel, and this was the topic that my guides asked me to share. So when I tapped into Elon, I don't know anything about Elon. I know he's, or my understanding, he's very intelligent, like into technology. I don't watch the news. I don't read the magazines. Sometimes I'll see headlines through TikTok because I'm on here now, but or people will send me things, but I've never been into the media or anything like that. So this is completely channeled, but my guides did tell me to go online and look up, he has a condition or something, and I looked it up, and I guess it has autism or Asperger's, and that's what they wanted to focus on. So what they shared with me is that Elon is here to push, they're saying, the boundaries of what's possible. They did say he is a famous scientist reincarnated. They didn't tell me who it was. Sometimes they won't tell me things until people are ready to hear it or until it will make sense. But they did tell me that there are famous, they're saying, mathematicians and scientists that are his like guides, that are supporting him in this human journey. He's kind of like, what they're showing me is like, there over history, there have been people who have incarnated as scientists or mathematicians or people in that realm to discover what's already there, but to discover and put forth technology or ideas that help humanity in many ways, including evolve consciousness. And what they're saying is like, they're showing me like over, mainly the last couple hundred years, like somebody will incarnate and then the next and then another soul and then another soul. And Elon is just like one of these souls in a line of souls that has agreed to come and push technology forward for many reasons, to show what's possible for humanity and to help us push forward our evolution, which is really interesting the way they're showing it to me. It's like they're showing me this like see-through film. Like if our reality, if you're looking at a see-through film, he's here to push it forward and to draw us all forward with it by showing what's possible. And I have heard people say he's good, he's bad. They said he's not good or bad, he's neutral. And they said, caveat, everything is polarity, everything is duality. There's no good or bad. This is all an illusion. You know, our soul chose to incarnate here for many, many reasons. So when we die, we go back to being a soul, which is all love in an all love environment. So it's not good or bad. It's just he's here for several reasons. And I cover in a couple of videos back what happens to bad people, like people who hurt other people. It's very interesting what they showed me. So they're saying he's not one of those people. But there have been questions about, is he working for, what side is he working for? And they're saying it's no side. It's here to push humanity forward. And some people might perceive it as working for the nefarious powers that be, the top of the planet. Some people might say he's here supporting humanity, to help us gain access to technology that is already existing, that we should have access to now, but it's being hidden to us. And they're saying the truth is in the middle, which usually it is. And he's here to push ideas forward and show humanity what's possible. And the cool thing is they said that his soul chose to have autism or Asperger's. That's a human term. But the thing that it is, what they're showing it to me is like, it's really hard to explain or for me to make sense, but this is the way they're explaining it to me, so it will make sense. It's almost like he's got an extra microchip that in his mind, in his brain, or in his DNA, that the Asperger's / autism, that, how do I explain this? It's like, they're saying it keeps him immune to corruption. But what they mean by that is, because again, there's no good or bad. What they mean by that is that there are people on the planet, many people in Hollywood, the richest and most famous ones, for the most part, who are easily swayed by manipulation and, like shiny objects and things like that. And they're saying that people with Asperger's and autism are not like that. It's almost like there is a protection keeping them from being manipulated in that way. This is high level. I'm going to cover more of this in the next video because they went into more detail about autism and Asperger's in general, and it's really cool, specifically around kids. So I'm going to cover that in the next video. But they said that they're saying to disconnect from any ideas from Elon or anyone else, any perceptions that someone is good or bad. It's not about good or bad. They said step back, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Is what they said. Is what they're saying right now. And step back and enjoy the ride. Just observe as if you were watching a movie. Try to remain indifferent and just observe. Just observe and see, just watch what happens. Just watch what's happening. And they're saying, don't believe everything that's in the news. Don't believe anything that's in the news, they're saying. So for instance, with Elon, when you see he's done this or done that, or said this or said that, and even if they're showing him on stage talking, even if you see a snippet, you don't know the whole situation. You don't know the whole context. So they're saying, this is in line with all of the other things I've been sharing on this channel that they've been sharing with me, is that try to remain neutral and out of the judgment phase, because when we get into judgment, it creates perception, and then that creates emotions. And if our emotions are lower vibrational, like fear, anger, anxiety, worry, distrust, that pulls us into the negative part of the matrix. And that will continue to support all the negative things that are happening here, which overall is control of humanity. They said remain neutral and just observe and be along for the ride and get curious and always ask questions and always do your own research. And ultimately your truth meter is here. And it's not going to be in the media. It's not going to be in Hollywood. It's not going to be anywhere out there. It's going to be here. So watch things with curiosity and ask questions, but be along for the ride, because they said this is a ride. This is a ride. We came here for the experience. So try to disconnect from any judgment or opinion that would create an emotion, because they said, if you're going to look at it from good or bad perspective, if you perceive Elon, for instance, as bad, doing bad things, manipulating, creating, working for the dark side, they said, then that's the world that you're going to engage. That's the world that you're going to create for yourself. If you think he's a good guy, they said, instead good intentions. Think of Elon and other people. Think of them and say, envision them doing good things for humanity. Envision them participating in the evolution of humanity. And then that's the reality you'll create. So don't let anything out there dictate to you how to feel about someone or something. You get to choose. And when you choose lower vibrations, you're going to participate in continuing to create lower vibrational things around the planet, which is the control of humanity, which has been going on for thousands of years. If you participate in thinking positively of things, it's going to participate in creating a new world. So if they're saying definitely turn off the news and disconnect from anything that's bringing you down low vibrationally. I used to be able to watch scary movies. I used to be able to watch all kinds of like heavy things. I can't really do that anymore. I can literally feel my vibration lower, and then my mood changes. I have to make an effort to get out of that. And so I can't watch those things. Once I woke up and realized what was happening here, I'm now very careful with my vibration. And they're saying, that's what they want me to share with you, is to do the same, because your vibration is what creates this reality. And vibration is your, like what you're watching, what you're believing, what you're observing, combined with your desire and your emotions create the reality. So look at Elon and be thankful and send him positive vibes and be thankful for what he's here to do for humanity. And again, they said that there is the consciousness, they're saying, of other historically famous geniuses, they're saying, are his guides. They're guiding him. I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he feels that. But they're saying that he's just one in a long succession of people like him who have come here to help push humanity forward. So thank you, Elon. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. And while everything I share is completely channeled and void of judgment opinion, I have to say this is for fun and entertainment. Thank you for being here, and drop your questions below. I'll see you in the next one.